Yanko na and somewhere His Excellency the President or kind na post yamubo be so a far industry at home. They say we must create the atmosphere that generates job and cut waste in all sectors of public life. Not just say also Modine Matutuyi said ya nipa betimi anya adwuma aye na niam sebi nanka yednam so edeseiska yamfa so bia ni so no ombehwe na omode niam nyina atutuyi and not just say adwuma obehwe ama adwuma atimi aboma ama bibia atimi ayeye na say yakoya ni mefa education ho. Teaching of mathematics and science will take pride of place in all schools as we aim to make understanding of the scientific basis of life a central plank in our schools. And make the use of ICT a central feature of our national life. Internet say abode mu nyansesua ene abefo computer emu so adesua eno no say ohwa ewiase afọ nyina saa na obi akọ e wo say yedwin scientifically e ya na nkofo ka kire say we should be able to think outside the box. Na just say e bibia no ye mmomodin say ye be ya na ye krabehwe di susu dua soronko betimi ato ho na yadwin scientifically anya say ebubu etirim ne ye niema ye mfa free education mu entete mofra no na so wo munyini nuru pempenso bi no na wo mo hwe ema niema nyina ayenti na wo hwe a said your ofre yewura na po ofre no ne charismatic minister of education no niema ya wo mo hwe efa education ho any well education also so teacher training allowances will be restored when the Minister of Finance comes to read the budget, and sports development is hinged on the revival of school sports. International say about teacher training allowances so asem wapchebo say finance minister ba obeka niema e de asisisi animu obeka ama omo so omo ani age no ne yakaka ho na fe so no e ba agodie mu nsem so a obehwe amna ye krabehwe na ye bo modern ama ye ni abre ni ahwe atete mofra said ye be ya wo mo so be hwe omo mu kina ahwe bibia ama ne nyina atimi akontino bi ti say the ohwe health and so idea and I say we shall restore the national health insurance scheme to good health. Osha or say you are Kokwajimenu, Minister of Health or a chartered accountant, papa, you know, wa share ama health insurance a car ahodo ano modeno or ma share etimi etuamu fa kese no and also so wasem or boss so and a minister for finance will restore the allowance to trainee nurses necessary no there one more atine te into here and e dia to no we and no watine te e dia free ho enti say ho and so and seven no promises no be there watimi aye no and I say aban no watimi aye no ebi no enforce the Disability Act and ensure its compliance, which will begin with access to public buildings for the physically challenged. And see now, and also so what I was saying, and to shy, and no question mark na da say, and no, one more 8 million, and no, I said, yeah, one more ego so a Disability Act, so we see we dying. Now, would the best trim say. Ebinum physically challenged and I say ebu ha sebi otimi nante wheeling ebe wheeling no ede no aba mosusumo ya na mo staircase nko a enti wo mo a wo mo nan mba bi attachment na say wo nante mu aden ya wheelchair mu no mote no on be den aba eno obedi nsam oso emra ewo ho ya ehye se wo mosusu ka Ghana ho wo ka nipa ho wo mo bi keke na attachment na nsususu no de aka no wo mo de ye adwuma ma ne ye krabehwe ama wa wo say obi bia ededa objective of 30% participation of women in public appointment. I know I say we the Marshall for Mr. Mwada no chopper be at the 2 minimum obeshe now what the Niama atutu ye ama say 30% participation of women in public appointment, you know, and also to me I crabasho. See he's committed to that. Obeshe na wama and also so at me at Dijuma. Napos, women and children, they okaye ebi anima bosso at the achona for security and defense. For can say and some more comfort security ni the kaka hono ebinum na one more dream sen kanya hwe obebo vigilantism ho sem kakra. How did it go? We will improve the states of combat combat readiness of our armed forces by improving the logistical infrastructure and improve the welfare of servicemen and women and also of veterans. Nti na kyerɛ obɛhwɛ na wɔn mo de nneɛma atutu yi ɛne asraafoɔ sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ wɔn bɛtumi abɔ yɛn ho ban yie ana afei nso so wɔn yie die nkanka wɔn kɔ ahomegyem wɔn mo aho sɛdeɛ bɛyɛ a wɔn bɛtumi anya ahokeka anaasɛ wɔn nso so no wɔn hwɛ mu no nso so no ɔbɛhyɛ mu ɛkena ana afei nso we shall continue recruitment into the police service with the aim of meeting the UN ratio of 1 police officer to 500 civilians, and also ensuring gender equity. It's not just a post education so rombeshe na woman de niama atutu yi ombefa post for said ebea osha UN ratio no I was say a year 1 policeman is to 500. So say saying na 1 policeman is to say 1900 move baby cracker be 1600 de keka ka ho nti no so no obehwe no se nye say ye fa nso ani afa mema nko a ebehwe ama enso so anya mu akotene ana sese wo mu so anya baby e de akina yi omanya omo chefa kama eno so ho ensem say na esi etie the process for a comprehensive national identification system and property titling system will be completed this year. And no so no and once saying ekosi so far ekokosi say one more 8 million na ya kai say last year na ya November once did it go well? There be any see kwan everything come out at the afa no so adwuntire bia nso so betimi at the abanti do be hu say the question mark asinu bia no e say I don't know e fan e kofa. I shall propose for legislation amendments for the current assets declaration regime to make it more effective. And also to want some akusi maybe so honorable if I say and also to want some saying ana akwakusi wouldn't be for ho and also so betimi do adwenkyere aba ntina meka say ene dwumadi no said etie no eno ana efise me no mi nyina ana hwe president ene etie no enti bibia ekoso bia no yamfe ho njim let's all get involved. We will put in place policies that will deliver sustainable growth and cut out corruption. Enti na chese niema omde betutu akwanmu aboa ama bibia timi akoyi ama oman na timi anyini sede se na efata na ketasehye ne proye so no yebeja ne kwan anase yebetimi ateso kama ama bibia timi akoso yi industry unim se hono interest no ho papa implementation of initiative through public-private partnerships to establish at least one industrial enterprise in each of the 216 districts in one district, one factory policy. Industrial enterprise in each of the 216 districts. In the one district, one factory, no, like I said, and also no pija. Obeshe na womo apagem no no nta menka industry e ho asem because binim say wo e ho de ho hia papa if say ye kan nyina no ye kan employment ho asem oman no betimi anyina e wo say etimi hwede etimi industrialize oman no kwan ben no wo fa so president mantra one district Ghana beyond aid. Ghana beyond aid. How is he achieving it? There deliberately or the ego akwamu said there Ghana beyond aid no e betimi akoso. Ya they are not ebe kanekwa. Let's look at BB to say development of strategic anchor initiatives as new pillars of growth for the Ghanaian economy, including the establishment of petrochemical industries, an iron and steel industry, an integrated aluminium industry, an expansion of the domestic production of pharmaceuticals. Nakradi Matisse pharmaceuticals, Chamber of Commerce in Po, Kase, Nru, Bo, Sobitibi, Ate Ababes 30%, and also Bripum, Ebeshania Comutina, a banner say, Quine of Belfast, Diniama, Atutuya, and Abano Beshe, no more Diniama Betu 2 years, said Ebea, industrialization, Atimia Crabeshe, a far a year, fat, your fan wanted, your Kaka Kahunina, your economy in Yano, your Beshe near Diniama, Atutuya, establishment of vehicle assembly and automotive industry, the production of industrial salt, the establishment of garments and textiles enterprises, and the manufacture of machinery, equipment, and component parts. And also saying, and because it is also one of the important parts. Yeah, a fast you say industrialization. Some of these things. Anya Shekrano, ya Apostle Kojusa for Nidia or Kantanka company no. Then I know me to say His Excellency Eko Hoko Trankanum Amakaba Kukrad Nisano Obekaya and also how are we going to combine your fast or harness sa and yama we say na yade afra ama abanswani ekum wona niamatimi akoye. So let's look at niamabi and so it is the establishments of multi-purpose industrial park in each of the 10 regions. So bakaya maybe a yeah, bobo and so. And we're expecting say Edeba Sam Nankana call Senka or can't edify Sadian and also saying Anna Esco because you can't Ghana be on AD and then I don't know the cattle and so much as some of these things I was say or pay a particular attention. Na Bibia Timiko ye said yes na a fata the Takoradi Paga Railway connecting to eastern and western corridors will be initiated this year, that is the last year, to open up our country and provide access to our landlocked neighbors. And na every time minority leader Obabe second motion no or they ask resem ese enono ehho asem say na kwakosi ko gidi say anka ehho no befa no de akwakohia no na bibia timi akoyie na nsoso no eno nsoso no say ana esi etie enti ene state of the nation address ensem no a ekoso ne niema binom a atwam ya yehwe ese nka anya hwe kra nka by now nka ne obehye da ahyemu kina anaso obeka ho asem say yeye anase kase ebe ne aye ebi eno no ntino na chese these are some of the things we are interested in because in him say eno ana say okase wode hwe ade aboa asiesi omani ya ebetimi aboa pa. We will review the Renewable Energy Act to provide further incentives to attract the private sector to invest. And also and a question mark down on how did it go? Okay, so young call the education. Free SHS starts with the 2017-2018 entrance into public SHS. I know the one kasankasa winim se wanim sem ya and also life. Embark on vigorous expansion and re-equipping of technical, vocational and agricultural schools and align all TVET under the Ministry of Education to ensure standardization. And also, who say they Osha and also who as I'm saying akwakosi. The entire some of these things who here and say ekoba edru samre we numa and I say on my betimi aye year. I was saying you know sa niema we nyina prepare nkwala no it says fashion out education policy a betimi aboa a prepare nkwala no for job market obeba na adwuma nso ewo ho said e be ya bibia betimi akoso said e say na efata na ene His Excellency the President Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo State of the Nation address, and I will say minority are allergic to facts. I say minority are allergic to facts. Not just say facts account one na sebi omofe say war. Education and some ananka playback of education voice no saying and I say dear Okan no yentie on the floor of Parliament your car for education.
We restore teacher and nursing training allowance. We have doubled the capitation grants. And to confound the skeptics and professional naysayers, we have implemented free senior high school education. Speaker, we need an educated and skilled workforce to be able to operate the modern economy we are creating. The free SHS is a start towards this goal. Excuse me. It is a policy that has come to stay. We are reforming the school's curricula to deal with the weaknesses in our education system and lay greater emphasis on science, technology, engineering, mathematics, reading, history, and technical and vocational schools. And look at the national budget. We'll tell you that we are spending a lot of money in education. Excuse me. And I'm certain that it is a worthwhile investment, brilliantly supervised by that charismatic Minister for Education, Honorable Dr. Matthew Preku Prempeh. Also important that the reform of our school's curricula should instill in our youth respect for the traditional values of discipline, fellow feeling, hard work, honesty, integrity, and patriotism, without which no healthy social development can occur. In much the same way, we do not compromise on the health of the population. We have cleared a substantial part of the debts and arrears that were choking the National Health Insurance Scheme.
Okay, so His Excellency the President now turning and State of the Nation address said Yama Ebi Esiko and the Wakane Kani Ebi Ananami Buboso Ede Echon. Your Honorable Anthony Efa, a member of Parliament on the ticket of the NPP, Sikuma Odobing Brak. Honorable Akwaba.
Yeni Pato.
Who watch it?
Oh, yapa.
As in penny forces say, what food also? Well, President, State of the Nation address, minority, era, Haruna Idrisu, or say a state of promises, and a president. But generally, said you see, said there be a mokano, and I know it's a constitutional mandate. Wababe yen said you say na efata. The other party, and wakai no ana said ye or mino mfuni tiano. I don't know try a horodema see and Fenwana.
You, Pato, that's a bibri, na ichia, yashafoni, a tifo. Say, near F. woman say, State of the Nation address, no, live, Emma, Nipa bibri, it to me, Phoebe. Yeah, or kind, Jadi say, Ebi who say, near no more shares of a president Beccan or Kai. It be so so none can any that can so become we one can oneself. By the nature of it, no to me canning precopessa or to me or can be. I say a message to the nation on the state of the nation. Until Kakra or a Meribemano Prime and Akano, ye say, and Okai, and near Okai in our sum, ye say, and no, Adia Emuhia. He set some priorities or come wasome. So our education, our health, our security, our agriculture, our economy, and what some. To not just say, or by say, or me Ghana, baby, I was here. Now, answer na obe canoe, obe chair, baby, I want, or my young baby, I need a fee where a year or two ago. Now, or my young who say, in come for. Ghana beyond 8 and one I'm on 02, and I'm very happy. Say, when deviating from that, everything said, went to me and can, okay, Kabuma, Ghana beyond 8, Ghana, on Maya, Yen, I bring that's why I'm better, and what's His Excellency Nanakufado or the better anymore.
Okay, so yeah, the total, the work campaign, and it's a because me a fat Ghana beyond 8. My catch up and said, we need to say free SHS and a Ghana beyond 8. We are very passionate about Sardian, and I believe that Anka Shasian Tem Krompa, if you see a Bruyun so Anka near break and put chance at but what me person mean and I said, apart from it being a somewhat a that president, I don't know. Quine Bay na wafaso adanedi ewo and I say what influence the ministers ama womo di juma ya utimi ehunu say juma womo di ni nyina no pointed to the fact that indeed the president's mantra Ghana beyond aid no enye anoa sem keke nemu mayade a ebesi. Are there evidence
Yo, senior a president no. And I'm going to be Ohio too. Now, over 2017, the State of the Nation address, or say, so how in action, a kind of between your turn around through agriculture first. And all kind of copy, a woman say, when you are action, the way to go is to tackle agri first. Now, the flagship program about planting for food and jobs, I'm saying, I can once be brave, and now I bought Minister of Agriculture, be brave, say, agri champion, food, planting for food and jobs. See, a man you probably branak first, not Quajuma say, any hammer, say, some do more Quajim, and one of the pillars and say, when I was size now, per se, we could one, a bema seats, a banner or the bidiano, and no, a portion of it. Now, numbers, as of last week, now Minister can say over 700,000 jobs have been
745.
Yeah, 1,000 jobs were created through this. Now, a chain, Mukodo, Bedia, Bedo, okay, Kabuma, it is not much. And one of the key activities towards Ghana Beyond Aid, because Ghana is agri country, and so a credit and be brave, and in a higher crime, saving the Sahelian zone. Maybe say Burkina Faso, Niger, now you Cotadia, you got to Jane in your there, and you defeat home. You do baby crime to send Ghana, you Coco Divoire, or top of DNA, contumely cry, and you be do Ghana. In this side, you made a MPP behind a two German crowd, so a boy be brave. And see, Ubisa say, a dear activity banner or ya, ever may achieve sayina, or agriculture. It is very, very important for us. Share industrialization. 2016, we grew by negative 0.3% or so. And so, over 2017, we had a positive growth. Now, BCO, I didn't see a ban saying, and our industry it will grow significantly. Energy problem now near war in the past affecting most industries and even the small scale business people. Energy problem, not your problem, your cost. Almost say new generation capacity, and we are just to me, but send a bit my share my dear Juma, my garden for any continuous supply of energy and power. No, and no, idea, Nanado, and any minister, and no body minister, Basma Manije. Omunina, Juma said, you being sustainable energy supply, and my industry now the alcohol. So there has been some activity there. Over health sector, near why and say a car near Wohon, what have half of it. The last time checking out with 600 million cedis of outstanding debts. And see, a service providers, now your hospitals, now clinics, now your Koji IRSA, now buying to me to Mokano. I buy actually to ya says can be brave. And my hospitals now as I revive it. And my no to be tone rule, to me my services. And from even the health sector, you will say, a normal cost. Now, when you know, you to me, now you train who fit with him. Sagana Beyond Aid, the very near future in Sabeka. You have also a year statutory payments.
But you see, bit to say planting for food and jobs. To be to say health insurance. We say, no say, Pimpi, no yana, aquacoye, ye kind or crataso. Bia ye say minister be account. But say, Osha said the AC Koso on the ground, how it's being felt in your constituency. Wow, constituency say no. Sa niema we say no. Niema utimi ehunu se amanfo ehunu se no krese bibisa koso ya enunti no omati ase se kofa turn around to be abana ana yetna radio so ne TV so a ne yakane keke.
Oh, about the constraints, at the last, I'm saying 4th December or so near year, National Farmers Day. Equafono and a become master. Say, Ubuha, na Nejuma Oyeno, and sir, planting for food and job policy into. Were to me a year expansion and an extension of a farm. A year, as I said, fertilizer, no more than half price, a half price and promotometer soninity. Therefore, Chief Farmer Nabaso say, were to me. Aje sign your money be a inputs in agric inputs. Emma what to me the production cycles were triasa a fertilizer canoe dahuni in Emma on the cabio. You can see it on the field. Many agric extension officers also kasa about challenges are any a war planting for food and jobs. He admitted say expectation to me because so now was talk of fertilizer on to me and supply. It's what it means to say you 100% achievement of the objective.
So there a cofa challenge, you know, a buy. There na of course on betting me because fertilizer and crofo here. Is it because na omo chomo yes say omo ton no ana and I say na farmers no near ready say on best start BB sa enunti and na say no, or somehow even where to get these things are inputs.
Say a seasonal. It's Sabrina Mene Casano. And season, no, a farming season, no, a year. So it was there was the need, says Sabrina sensitization, a current profile ready. Until a January, year, February, Mafa started. We expect and say. Sa inputs na aka warehouses no with this new planting season you bet me use Emma farmers na a district no and all over the country no omatumi ayebi until the farming this nature of farming in Ghana no seasonal and that seasonality no and explaining why at a point in time there was talks. We are hoping say wedi ka beji bi ye hare no beji bi de umaye so ba e beje foforo new ones so hwe nim say o ebi akofi menu nefu afi sani obu na bro sani otu ne bank no msima ye bi no ama ye hwe nim say obetuma ya better utilization of sa inputs and demand for 2018 farming season crop season all in all and yet 100% success because still there was talks and yet price because
this we know idea be a feeding into idea kasi bi and so adi hunu kasi bi and nti na mama bi sa asem we say nyina say kuafo no dona na fuo to say business as usual and I say kuafo no has been psyched up say obetiase say the Ghana phone na ye di ani a kire se ye pese ye koni enti me de sa hunhum no na wo mi mu a enti me ye madwen se me ye ama Ghana akona ni ma na se wate se ye cheche niema ana se wo kɔ ho benya bibi ene wo kɔ no wo kɔ gibi odo na fuo as usual ana sensitization to say the wo boss pepepe no how well are we making sure say be ya mana sinki ama ya som sa Ghana beyond it ya sumye say ye nim say Ghana fo nyina no this is the part I'm playing me ye amana kwa kuwura we ma feeding into a larger vision.
Also planning for food and jobs no integrated approach I see output no youth no kra no aban no abeto na their supplies secondary schools and even basic schools no. It's an say Quafuania editor so say ye do ni ebura aban beba betoni na ama ye da school for no ama some motivational abasro and I'm no can say abranti bi oko Maritime University we na offer me be constituency offer me say opeso ye livestock farming na asase a ordinary kire no very 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 vast. Because if any casa or the proposals in our abrami, Emma, Miss Study. Such a young person, Wako University, Maritime University, can be say be a very
white collar
job. What's on any brother, a young person, and a livestock farming. Over the weekend, me call constituency, my catcher and say, me baho, me ban my beshe. Now say me did not the proposal no Ministry of Agric. I think that should help. Another area of interest, I'm constituency this year, poultry farming. Poultry farming, as I say, me as I say, just to get the youth understand. Say, poultry farmer, say bina omu no ho enumtia ananye dwuma ibu nipa ho enumtia Ghana kasifo penfo bebra ba o maye saade ni bia aboa wo me ami ye bi my proposal farm manager no oye bi ewukuma Ashanti region me no eba be yes adwuma no e wo me constituency man crofo a obuso eye bi nkitinkitin o manya bi aye enti farming planting for food and jobs initiative no ultimately it takes time, but ultimately, no. Yeah,
that's why I'm saying that. Let me be say, also, constituency. What you are doing as a member of parliament, say, you're best sensitizing Crawford, over sensitizing Crawford, over Fadia to so say, Oberman Crawford artist as CSA. Maybe a president, person a DNA actually near, and seeing I am for any actually na young cohort. Do you think, sir? The president has been able to get the ministers not to rally behind him. I'm more buy into no idea and passion no as much as I was a year. And I say it's just when he gets the opportunity, then he mentions it. You ministers Juma there. Does it really look like they are rallying behind presidents now or yeah?
Say assessment of the
very much. And general assessment specifically. EFA a year kind of saying Ghana beyond 8 because we cannot have the president alone. So sorry, I know about the no. I was say you president appointees. Na omoda suban bi adi. Ya sa suban no beko e be trickle down. Ama Ghana fo nyina ate ase said this is what we are doing. Because President Nkwana Metatis or Kansas.
All the ministers call mandate as a umushe management and it's not had make can be before energy minister. Say energy sector minister no when to me and share energy sector no not yeah supply sustainable supply of energy and I say renewable alternative energy supplies. Ono eyobia na nado aka no otumi push for budgets for resources na otumi di yebi one thing I'm sharing so say president and man panika sem bia ya Ghana for ye hwese ene ya yensa beka nemom it takes time bibia we bia no eyemre ene ncheche say na sensitization the ministers are supportive of the president's initiative in various sectors and offer a Napo
charismatic,
very charismatic in education because of the
minority say he just seized the opportunity to praise to justify number of ministers
but ministers need also our medium cry. You understand?
Does it mean so mono they are worth mentioning?
There be what it simply means is at another opportunity. So minister be a bus
110 ministers. There was enough time, but 2 hours. Enough time.
No, but he couldn't obviously mention 110 ministers. Say my idea, so where it was,
you know how more idea
there be relevant related to the day.
No, this day and then be irrelevant.
No, I make us say, and then Nana Dubai. And yet, idea we menu me share me na to make but what can be? Junior kind of was and I went to actually say, oh, Minister, we wire there, Minister, we wire.
So more bomb Muhammad in Pano bomb.
Assessment no idea on our Omankasa terms of reference. One more be a
one to near Chessa,
there be a Chessa, and Chessa, because there were other ministers, sir. We just say almost so yard there. We share communications, sir. A slow communications. So, fine. We share and I'm just obo Australia, Osha obo tourism, I'd say Catherine, Afeku obo Catherine, obo bebre but share a search Mensabonso. So I'm say a minister, and that's what money. But you might be revived. Can we say we can't? There's no logic there because can't parliament say and the parliament journal so I say Chairman Sabons I had a power, but he wasn't mentioned by the president. I don't just say one yard in the face of the president. There be all he simply said and said. A flagship program, and a program said to me, Asha say the ministers 1, 2, 3. Are very influential and committed to it. I don't know how much you achieve those successes. So it's not about assessing our ministers, but just to assure them. And it's worth mentioning. So, oh yeah, you are now opening more about so why idea. Just by simply saying so why idea, it to me show crying.
That's why I'm asking. Say I don't know what moving, but my main farm for. And so I didn't check a crowd and I come back to it because it looks like, and I'm in era some data George and to me until my we still have about 15 minutes to go to be over to me about the kind of but so far or known to me MI or known a member of parliament for Ningo Pram until me drew her but the young court the monster so much because most of my didn't know any and Kwan never transit Akasa. This is the best sonar ever in Ghana. However, I'm not expecting the NDC to say anything good about State of the Nation Address 2018. NDC is the weakest minority ever. In fact, their abysmal performance in Parliament and empty press conferences tells it all. Citizen Francis, NPP, Facebook caucus. Pato, I'm really sad today. The journalism in Ghana is getting very bad. After our president poured his usual grammar on us, I saw an article online. President speaks ever in Ghana. Seriously? So numbers. Numbers that don't reflect in our pockets. But in this day and age, the president is talking about coach football instead of academies, taking us back 20 years. Hey, Ghana, Bomo from Fadama. Hi, Pato. I'm Dennis from La. Today is the saddest day in my life. By hearing from our president, he wants to tell us that he can't see how petrol prices are going up, and even our fathers that voted for him, and the fact that our fathers who voted for him are suffering. Dennis, so they will be free labai. Good evening, Pato. The president was able to express himself today. He told us what he wanted to hear. But I totally disagree with the president on his statement that all corruption allegations against his appointees has been investigated. In case the president has forgotten, I would like to remind him that the numerous corruption allegations leveled against the Bunafu regional minister has not been investigated. Not even a single allegation has been investigated. There have been several allegations against Honorable Asuma Cheme. That of Abronye and the workers of the Doma Wood Village. It's just to mention a few. Kwesi from Domi until Ose Bunafu regional minister, then the president, Dwidarmu. In fact, Pato, the same old story from politicians. We are sick as a nation. On petrol, nothing was said. Why? Eric from Kaswa said President Anka Bibia Amfa Petrol. Good evening, Pato. No matter what the NDC will do, Ghana is working again under the governance of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. God bless the president and our homeland, Ghana. With what president is doing, I wonder if NDC will come to power again. Evangelist Emmanuel from Dakuman. I don't know. Michael Amanin from UK says, as a matter of fact, the government of President Akufo-Addo has done extremely well for their 1 year in power, considering the state of tattered and hopeless economy that was left behind by the Eswal Mahama-led government. That but there is still more to be done to improve the lives of the ordinary Ghanaian. All that was said about President State of the Nation is a true picture, and if those who are accusing President Akufo-Addo of not touching every aspect of human life are just making baseless criticisms because of the limited time at the disposal of the president, not every issue can be enumerated. Ghana must succeed under the leadership of President Akufo-Addo. State of the Nation address full of lies and usual empty promises. Is that one to a State of the Nation address? Sergio from Gomoa East. Most authoritative host. The major difference between the major political parties in Ghana is that the MPP's policies affect the citizenry like the free SHS. And the president reported the MPP has paid almost half of their inherited debt. He also said the 3-year IMF program, which I believe was a major factor of the hardship we experienced under John Dramani Mahama, ends this year. Let's remember the NPP has the option to extend. Even if the NDC continues to call Nana the promiser, I think better to promise for hopes in the future than to burn with passion as JDM did. After all, the NPP is just a year in power, and so let's keep our fingers crossed, because 4 years of the NPP again will justify Kufuor's good governance we all hailed. Nana Beye Se Shadow from Ojobi. Pato, please, today they read my message. Okay, I'm reading it. Good evening to you all and the viewers. Please, I want to ask the NPP, I want you to ask NPP and the government, was there doomsday before they came to government? If yes, then they are liars, because Ghanaians are aware Mahama government solved it before they came to power. And I want to know the policy direction of the One District, One Factory, because I can see that the One District, One Factory is a family and friends policy. They just want to create business for their families and friends. But honestly, this NPP Akufo-Addo government is full of arrogance, hypocrites and lies, politics and eye service. Okay, we leave it for future prosperity and posterity, and God will judge. Thanks. Abrakwa from Kwabenya Ana Ode Sa Adwinchiri Eba. Pato, if it is true, okay. Good evening, Pato. Did we witness a sonar or propaganda? Last year, Nanado said Ghana's debt was 124 billion Ghana cedis, with the 2.25 billion Ken bond and 1.25 million Baumia GPS software. The local government ministers 800,000. The so-called competent agriculture ministers 15 million. Army worm fight and many others within just a year of the NPP in power. Was Nana able and courageous to mention the total debt Ghana owes us at December last year? We were not all in this country. Were we all not in this country where NPP said, while in opposition, that every Ghanaian, including a day-born, owes 14,000 Ghana cedis if Ghana's debt was shared among the citizens of the country? They should tell Ghanaians how much each one owes and shame the devil. Now, Patrick from Koto, baby. And Nature said these are some of the reactions and for a day about and Omonsu said the Omusi share State of the Nation address, and they said the Omusi no. But the canning in ano near can the fact Ghana beyond 18. He said Abrabo ye born in for the next 8 years in ano a fact Ghana beyond it. That's why me my center Nkomono and the president can ye afa Ghana beyond 18 or can growth from 3.6 to 7.9. What accounted for? Sir, I deal with say a paper so idea now say the air coso bi ya obetimi abobɔ so enti na ekoba ne sa
yo Pato sa numbers enye MPP numbers
okay
and numbers verifiable statistical service my numbers Bank of Ghana my numbers na Ministry of Finance no also numbers from activities into be no body team so 7.9%. The actual figures for 2016 finally 3.6% GDP growth. And yet we are increasing it to about 7.9%. The fundamental problem for a year 2016 energy no business people the generator and so they shut down most of their processing plants. In Tebra to stabilize the energy problem no. All those industries are no dependent on energy, essentially for production. No, it will be and until growth no a positive 11% from the negative 0.3%. No, until we had sustainable energy supply at a businesses. And
na ya na NDC for animal airtrain efa the or nipa or bo anasa banya or boama doom so stop here. To be very honest, saying na wo hunu no pe anase dey na wonim efa the state of yedum so no dey mo be inherit
okay
mo be inherit no na saying na etie na said dey na etie dada no ana what have you been able to do significantly ya ma mutimi dem nsa si mo bo say mo na ma ende dum so
Pato, NDC for Nbeka say almost the generation capacity in Nbeka, no doubts about it. But almost on Kai say Ebro Moko no more jetre kabe $2.4 billion. Odeba a local is like 10 billion cities. I say MPP need to ya. Because you acquire bonds to be bright, per se redeem you know. Because had you no pressure on banks. And a BDCs no. And unti ebra MPP aban by any hwani who say aban sorry I went to and pay ska entwa sa debt bia energy related debt bia your banks will collapse and out of sa 2.4 billion you know the banks alone were owed about $800 million of debt out of the 2.4 no. And unti sa intervention no abanye say yen register yen belly out BDCs yen belly out banks no and particularly energy companies like TOR like VRA like Gridco like Ghana Gas abanye sa de no here no ama omuso mo ehun ahare won e ma no mutumi investments omutumi adwuma so that is a very good intervention obi enu ha o take singular credit and Ghanaians must know that Obeto Infili, O sign contract. Look at Abain, MPP Abain, existing PPP contracts are now Hunino. Abain as also a valuation. Among your renegotiation, at the end of the day, you can still be brave. It's actually a lot of savings. Into the cost.
And in the neighborhood of 800 million, yeah, and the president can.
Because we had to renegotiate, relook at all the contracts. Independent power plants no it was not necessary for Ghana because a more increasing generation capacity NDC using government resources but we so and value for the type of investments no put together no generating capacity is fine and it's for baby but making it work say that we have I didn't generate all the capacity because there was so much aside the equipment to turn installation and the doom so problem na a solution MPP4 and a sum manage investment in power generation. Until you give credit to all the two governments at the time obesity generation was low. Or generate we say I should make the machines work. But
for
5 years.
The machines were working.
For 5 years, the economy of Ghana suffered.
Because of Sadia.
Yes.
But it was resolved.
How was it resolved? With all the debts outstanding. So one could check Kanoa. A burden and a great Kuni all those companies who went to my Eduma. You should remember, said it was local money. Debt, so energy debt, and also my recent one 7-year bonds now a Minister of Finance subscribe, so oversubscribed, and 10 years or 15-year bond, so there has been an attempt to mobilize the first 6 billion of 10 billion, say the energy, into we raise bonds, longer term bonds. Just so we can finance and refinance the existing liabilities. And our banks, and a great couture, and Ghana Gas, over started a year. So now they are investing back in their businesses. And thank God we have.
For many years, so the raises are bond. Because Matthew said, NDC for also can be a far Esla. And yeah, Mona Momosi. At
the passage of Esla, policy from Yaba and Mrebiaba, Ubiache, Elquania, your first year be. There was disagreement on the processes. At the end of the day, when MPP was even in the minority, said we didn't work out. We supported it, MBMRA. And it's Esla energy sector bond, and also energy sector levies now a buyer, and also Abua. The mobilization of resources are usually so there's no argument about what can go back.
So are they back more against? Now the stone that the builders refused became a very important cornerstone. And you know, dear Chreses and MDC for no motna so anka. They will not do better.
Oh, Pato, this argument has been beaten over and over and over.
It has been
belabored. And this is share debt GDP ratio figure no. And our deficits are no more creating my. The cost overhang on the economy was killing even NDC for Nankasa. It was killing every Ghanaian. And then yet we reduces a deficit from about 9.3 to 5.6. A 5.6% of GDP. It's a deficit, and that should tell us, say MPP, our money and for goodwill be our we probably would have sunk deeper into debt because our 74% debt GDP ratio. I didn't know where we're going. And to Ghanaians, and who say, baby, we needed really to give the economy to another group of managers, economic managers. And then we can all see so economic fundamentals. I say even the IMF targets, NDC and their management could not meet most of them. And then Nanadu Amaya Charge said by December 2018 we have met all the targets, so we can now come out of it.
So Nature said, you are building on what the NDC did, although almost Ombija Mukano, Omo Kanu Yinachino, Musan Jamo Japadi, and now Mujamo, Bibia, Mubitimia Jinaso, dear raises Kadia to Omokanibi. For instance, Esla.
I know, say, we're referencing Esla. But Esla, no, any is for the discussion. Energy, no, for Brazil. So we can go back a very cycle because we've been a discover, we've been a year investment, oil. And now, Ubisu Chair say, yeah, now a sustainable price stability, until let's maintain a certain portion in the Esla account. I'm here to media managing those fluctuations in prices and shortages in government revenue. And also by so who has a credit? Is it Kufuor buying and
shared?
So it's shared. Yeah. So I think that's how Ghanaians should start talking. Say MPP can say Mato generation capacity. Major car, you bet you can any running generation capacity now. Who is better off? The Ghanaians who are better off. It's because say yeah, MPP behind you, so you enter your car.
Until we are where we are now, I was our growth was increasing growth we say because you are you think you are better managers of the economy.
Oh, but it's well established. Say from the results. I could say I'm better than you. You can say you are better than me, man. But what are the results? Results on a trade. Oshe GDP grew from 3.6 to 7.9% a year. Oshe a deficit above from. Oshe debt to GDP ratio from 74% to about 68%. All these are good indications. I just say we are moving away. Look at interest rates. They are now trending downwards from about 30% to now we can borrow at 27% with even the commercial banks. Now the prime rate about as low as about 20%. Okay, so I mean, yeah, so
it's 20%.
Yeah, and so what are we saying? What all simply we are saying is MPP are buying, and we have been in government for just 1 year, trying to resolve the challenges of the previous regime, and also trying to help improve the well-being of Ghanaians.
Okay, you talk about security and corruption. Need the kakaka home. But Tanzania and the president kind. But quickly, mami, encore among 4 messages. So Ernest says the State of the Nation address was addressed successfully. There is more room for improvement by the NPP government. I'll say more room for improvement. Okay. I'll say Pato, so sad, Pato, you call this right path, then you have a long way to go. Just look at how innocent students are dying like animals because of your premature free SHS. Better open your eyes. On the State of the Nation address, you have not added even 0 megawatts of power to the national grid. Mahama did far better than any living president. Free SHS riddled with lack of infrastructure. Mahama again lead you in this regard. Cost of fuel is extremely high. Mahama 14 cedis per gallon, Nana 22 cedis per gallon. Similar trajectory of electricity, water, gas, and etc. I hope you have ordered a fresh water desalination plant to continue work. Ghana cedis is hemorrhaging. Mahama 3.89 cedis to dollar. Nana 4.53 cedis to dollar. Mahama 4.98 cedis to €1. Nana 5.36 cedis to €1. If we are voting today, I'll vote Mahama without regret. Well, century under this I deal with it, but I will have you address this Ansana security and corruption also. Good evening, Pato. Mohammed from Senya Breku. Ghana will only develop better under NPP government. We, the people of Ghana, knew very well that NPP government will not disappoint Ghanaians. That's why we voted NPP into power. With good policies of the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Ghana will move forward. For NDC, they have nothing good for Ghana. Mohammed from Senya Breku, and Mohammed from Senya, and this Hadi will say bye. So that's somebody's argument. Oshe Ndiania Kanina no ehunu say dollar never form even Mosena omo better managers of the economy. Him say dollar enya hwensipe na yenya kata and so na Mahama time no dollar na better dollar ho cedi no ho odin chain cedi na ekuta nesesia no wo dollar to euro ni to say the okaka ya waka petrol bo any net petrol bo no me ade. So ordinary Ghanaian is looking at to say the okana say the na kasa agrone form no. That is what the ordinary Ghanaian is looking at. And also
Ebra NDC Professor John Atabels by Netri no so Mahama by no. Some numbers no also one come because when they took over power in about 2001, that dollar to the city was almost at par. Maybe 1.2, 1.1 to 1 cedi at $1. So what
but
is he saying?
It started from 92 pesos to $1. I remember President Kufuor Kano, but we still beat me as a Ghana cedi no change.
Yeah.
And then, but more free, so no, now 1 cedi 20 or 30 pesos to $1. So
the real issue here is
and the argument is that NDC besom 8 years no almost say no. Oh, they me no. Monso mo besom ne nuru say by a co. So is it not? Is it not?
A
sanet here.
Okay, a rate no. Dollar cedi, and there it's like 4.3, 4.5, depending on the buy and the selling rates. At the time, NDC if power, no, we're already at 4.1, so the 3.9 is not correct. It's not correct to be 3.9. We're already in the 4s. Now even one Ken Thompson, Ken Thompson, he predicted, say before the close of five cedis to a dollar. The fundamentals indicated that slope. Engineer MPP by a no, is to stabilize it. But the rate of growth, the marginal growth, economists are no friend. It's what is important. That's called the depreciation rate. And unti say dollar no, if you have a 1.12, that's a and they at 4.1 within 8 years. Now within 1 year, we've maintained it at between say 4.1 when we took over to 4.3, 4.4. Depreciation is so small. Now the advantage, even though it was true, nominally it was true saying 4.1. The businessman on here dollars who say or the 4.3 crack or tardy, and I say or the same scan on dollar, which is 4.60 no $1, or the cranium one of betonga. Or so convert here, almost the same figure. What's our cranium?
So does it mean say it can't get better? Only say said you basically say no number slowing it down.
Yeah,
say something is going to happen, or maybe you have that magic wand that is going to get dollar to
how to arrest the depreciation.
Into matching,
yeah, because sufficient reserves.
That's a change now with the Guni 9 on
reserves. Economics for a bit much economics. Foreign reserves and a bus say dollar short to Ghana CCR. Governor the big system no, so that shortage of dollars and my rates now control. The fundamental things are about managing your reserves and be able to have a lot of dollar reserves. I must say, Sidino, if say Ukra Sidina unya dollar, and our black market could to be at that high price. Now we are very confident say more than 3 months of reserves, foreign reserves for the country. And energy, petroleum revenues na ebano. Mainly in dollars, foreign currency. And had dollar no who nebio might say those days. So what I want us to appreciate is say your access to more foreign currency than in the past by virtue one of the increased reserves that are buying enyano, and secondly because of the expanded petroleum production buying a chef woman. And you could be a or ITLOS, International Tribunal for Law of the Sea. I didn't know. I'm not new investors and the details in my parliament today. But what we know, and they say Ghana is going to get about 15% share in Exxon Mobil. All this will be in FX, foreign currency. And Ghana is no. So when we see those marginal changes are seasonal, at what time in the past we didn't have so many of the reserves.
So there's not going to be a time that we can arrest the dollar and send it to jail.
It can never come to 1:1.
Anyway, young comrades, Nkofasha say beside me say, Adena Mede NPP in Kwana Babaton Bacho, that was Honorable Sam George. Went to me, Oje Penny but went to me so I don't really know why he couldn't come. And it wasn't intentional. Say, yeah, the NPP Ninkwa Anna Ebabetna. And that is of course that's why also so say also dissenting views be and text line or no betim do adwentre abana yakobati Daniel ho abase say eba yebeka corruption any security ho asem kakra bi na fe amati for so abamba way of phone call say eba say ya
I'm love you, I'm kiss you. We hear me taste, I do money. I'm love you, I'm me kiss you. We hear me taste. We I go TV. What's you bomb baby? What's you be sang on the memo? We need the all clear. The TV station back up. Take a crowd. We hear me taste. Thank you for your caution. Bye bye.
I go TV in sympathy.
Telemon so say
free bibi we chairman ho
na nya chimbe wona enkukobu
ke bia ni o masa
no do kwa kire wo dan yes walking feel said dia ben
ka na say
be ma se no kwa ta asa so Ghana dum so
na more time no men first come back free
o ka che be say o kwa ko sia o maame na ti ho
Mama yamfa no kredie entra ya ware mu
nse nyame asem so de ma akwa ntusu de be ma me kwa
we go for that me kwankukoko empa me mache no ntu hu emu mache
say no bu nti no desa na ma ne be o se to aba mama
ono go fra no me na me try inside ko ko ne sasabro usisi ni nyina me wo ho duro aha sei
na wo a wo ton aduro enye ma wo nua be ma ne som ne de en
So payente no yo na you are come
That's all so
that meme ne tena ye no de ma awawe ne gu ya ne se oyo bi ana osan pen ma kakra etu wo si dwom sa ne de ene ehulele
be ma esi aboso eyin de busuafo be jima ware fefefe ne busuafo nsem ne maame ode ne ba ye no sa no nye ne maame no de sugar mami
eyampa the sonso so dwumadie ye kan ya brabo mu nsem eni ayade ayade nkoda fam atete ya nipa ne mu ewo abrabo mu no awase ye didi ye ho nkomo enti e wanim difo o mu ne ye mbeche na ayade suade de ama yen na asem wa tete yen ni ohaw no ya pani poma sibre ye wade hye o makosa atibia ne mu pen wo mu ne ye mbeche na ya femu aba ama na ya disuade e de ama yen
so kwa ware na se aware ne betimetima ene ma ne mate me pa chaw ene me dase
yes a be man say bathroom no akọfa ne mobile phone na obi ebie so e ba jo ofifi funa ne abehu saman
that's all so
Ziploc is available in every shop near you. For bulk purchases, contact Kazan Enterprise.
I go TV in sympathy.
Okay, Ramase say monya abotre amyakọ asan aba akasima bedu na ne sorry dwumadi no so but yenko ne nkonko tie fa security and corruption ho asem so dey ana his excellence come ka say nya dey say you with me at the 1 hour 30 minutes na discussing some million ne dey ahodi betimi ye bebo obo so na akire to aso echina ene na de che because some no dos nti benya daje na ahwe ni nyina na ebisa nsem no a woka no ne de waka no de watimi a ne de atoto ho na me tell say tutu ni asre ene abasa once again me ka say eto nsafre honorable Sam George but want me ama meduru baby aduru de na say want me ma ne sa ntina ama akoye say mene honorable Anthony Fankwa ana ete ha ene no nti yengo tie the president kai efa corruption and insecurity.
The Speaker, the safety and security of our people are at the heart of all that we do. Ghanaian citizens have the right to expect to go about their daily lives in an atmosphere of peace. A Ghanaian has a right to expect that those who break the law must be subject to the sanctions laid down under the law. The police, the prosecution services, and the judiciary owe it to all of us to make us feel and be safe. I do not need to repeat that crime wears no political colors, and I'm certain that message has gone down to all. So, Mr. Speaker, the law enforcement agencies will crack down hard on all those who would disturb the peace of our nation. We will give the police the resources they need to do their job. An initial amount of 800 million cedis is being made available to procure and supply within the next 6 months critical modern policing equipment and gadgets to enhance the capacity of the police to enforce law and order, including 1,000 vehicles, motorbikes, and ammunition. That I've signed into law the Office of Special Prosecutor Act. Forward, an essential step in our overall strategy to combat corruption. I look forward to the House dealing speedily with the process of confirmation of the nominee, a person of proven professional ability with an established record of integrity and independence of character. Here again, we are in uncharted waters, but I'm convinced that there is enough goodwill in the country to propel the first occupant of this position into setting a good and firm foundation for the position of the special prosecutor.
Okay, so now there or confirm security and corruption and who know there. Na so say or say ne appointees ni nyina no corruption allegations are omde tetare omo no nyina no nhwehwemu akoso ama omo clear omo nyina ebinom ene ne nyadwen efa security so ho asem so ka say crime wears no political colors ene de kaka ho no nyina no enipa bi susu senka o se o sheda pa ebo vigilantism ho na because omo susu se MPP fo binom ana MPP mabunu bi a omo training omo in opposition and omo disa niema no mu akotene pa entinka president nsekire animu no on kana saa pepepe say budget said the ogitum e parliament say efa gender we say no pa mo che no say but obehwe na waye no nanka also ohwe no kan no so ho asem ka say we dey menkwala no o magine nti no mehwe no matea wo mo nti nko ka crack down hardly no nanka wakase menkwala no aya sobrache metwe o maso
Pato nanado ne kasa no minje ni so obi afim
okay
say okano sa na ne oya ni say on kasa group no ha we boni a on ka ho hwe that was what it would have meant. Now on person beka so o de oya boni a met on mum o on come microphone na ya boni am de becho the statement is so general enti ye nyina ye na ye ho so because obi nim nya ochina asem beto no na president na djuma oye no waka asem bi wo baabi o say he respects the independence of the different arms of government. Over 2017 State of the Nation address or make it that emphatic statement obema judiciary ayomo adwuma parliament on your interference bia ho, and that also means to say courts ne police service and a security institutions they should be free to work. In per situation in fact say a bus president and a catcher IGP and police officers a kochi and 25 now kochi Pato, I wouldn't even respect that authority because Ayana said yashisha am running in every I want the police, the security services to take responsibility. Name President Mbo Mwabaso said, "You know, I think that way Ghana will go far with your security management. But you see, a train near Bisa President, I mean, coaching on a mention. You share now regional minister, a police acquired one regional minister say, Jaomo, na President Abase, wow, Uku Jaomo, Ukufia. I mean, it means we don't have a very tough security network. And my union also exposed to crime. Intermediate me yemwa ka president and yet na said say they be our case kochuwe bra jaiwe kochuwe. You should let the IGP, the police, the military, all the services are the courts, you know, that way a better part of our life. Then kaso my president was intimate me there be when the institutions work. When the institutions are very stronger, mean you're very disciplined in terms of crime prevention and even bonny. Sheda say upenibi akase police koye wejuma. That's not good. Near abine na sedia esoye and so be resource obema say police service onshore mo, and I'm happy today said another see about 800 million cedis. For a start, or council will say, let's just something small for them. And Omude Koto logistics, and no more Omude Ebeye Omejuma. Omuntari, I think anything that they need, or can vehicles or can motorbikes, but all these would help them. I made the imagine and say, and no NA Abaya said it. But so be share a police and say, Kochubi and Kochubi Jaiwin, and they. Your corner side and your betche and San.
How about the ministers? Because I say, or praising the ministers in a fire. Because we'll be okay, and we'll be in fact, and Sabin Kumche, the Chrome Choir. And I say, we'll be in Hall, Casa Media, and Madia. Because all Casa ministers near corrupter. It means that also are political. Seat for cash was a cash seat. MCB can whatever. The brought in a or someone Alancha Martin said, "How much last because on a penny what ministry or by your tin last one or no who said when he be in your still MPs because I am fine court parliamentary committee no more and also I hear a problem about some new be pursuing more reports, but a committee observatory reports.
Now, observatory reports are committee report and observatory reports. Into how you can get it into the report. And I say, oh, you're a member. Now, let's share membership of SAR committee. No, be a noir as I be all go. Into why couldn't you get your communication there? Say I can't read. There was no malfeasance. What it all means.
Don't you think? Also said, a woman also needed one appointees, but also just room. Don't you think so? Say who say it is possible that it is not out of the ordinary. Say Obibeya Dibia and Sanem Fata. It looks like he has pinned his faith too much in them. Is it not?
Nanado Ghana for you, Nanado Bibre. Nanado would do it right. Sana Mimi Huno. To your minister, no praise, not China or Bonia. Oh, French. That's why I say institutions, say, my institutions near Juma. Bidu President Remono, he cannot pursue anything because Emrana Ario. But where we are so flexible now, very defensive, protective of young Crawford, no more yes.
Is that okay? Is yes, Anna? Yeah. Doesn't it look like, or yeah, protective?
So, Bonnie man anymore on Casson Shim, on Shimwa, and I got so Mumu and send me so, Katakata and send me so. Never by any be our someone call him. Report about Nase Ubianya Bonia. He will not say Chinchina, why Bonnie Sans will be the atols, so why Bonnie.
Honorable Anthony Fanyanko Therapy said, my Edim Komo. I've really enjoyed the conversation and the messages are and conforms so at the Ebanos so many edgy and people think that you are really educated them and even also know on Yadri, even also say energy and word and now. More person want fans NDC for fans and Cassia Pano or NDC for
there be
Pato Nyankopo I don't mind China everybody have a can thank God it's Friday. That means trying Mamina
Ghana Nima Mauna Prodigy Ghana Nima Ghana Nima Ghana Nima Ghana Mauna Prodigy Ghana Nima Ghana Nima Ghana Nima Mauna Prodigy Gino me Gana Maya where we do Gino me make us say won't fa listen Gino me Gana Maya I go TV on a penya nyama papa I go TV
I go TV in sympathy.
TV and sympathy.
Got 1, 2, 3, stand roll. 3, 2, 1, and action.
See the move.
Our mooning.
Hey, I'm seeing the move. Zakio, I am seeing the move.
Our roll.
Me pata se me hum.
Our moon.
The moon see me.
All the moon is moon.
Yes, and God bless the moon.
And God, already, moon.
I hope you are watching. May God bless you too.
Already switch it out.
I mean, in a non-chale.
Huh?
Hey, we are. I mean, non-chale.
Yeah, on chale.
Then non-chale unami.
Also,
Kadiba kosere bekato. God bless the non-chale. Listen.
Already, non-chale.
Yes. May God put in favor of you. Hey.
Pinky. Like you must take what I said. Beat. Pinky, no. No. Pinky. What are you? I said, no, normal.
The baby turn a chocolate.
No chocolate. What I said. I said to you, you don't ask money. So made you last year. Now I win me don't. I said you watch any idea.
Don't ask small moment.
No,
na lie ben.
We don't call when we have said.
Stand amazing then I don't frame.
Don't you say I will leave. I don't know church.